Stay tuned and sing along to my universe anatomy song. We have the supernovas, we have the quasars, we have the nebulas, we have the waves and rays, we have the particles, we have the white holes, wormholes, black holes, space-time itself. We have the comets, meteorites, meteoroids, meteors. We have the asteroids, fireballs. We have the planets, floating planets. We have the sun that is 93 million miles away in approximation. We have the magnetic fields, the gravitational fields. We have the exoplanet Earth. We have the ozone layer, layers of the atmosphere, the troposphere to which we breathe. We have the crust of the earth beneath our feet. Wow! We have the crust, the tectonic plates, and the mantle and the core of the earth. We have the land and the ocean creatures. We have the amphibians, and we have the government. We have the metaverse metadata organization. Then we have the plants, excellent diligence, very good. We have the farmers, the inventors, manufacturer, machine labelers, packagers. Then we have the cargo ships, cargo planes, cargo trains, cargo trucks, cargo cars, cargo subways, cargo drones even. Then we have the stores, and we have the associates. Very good. And the sports and careers of unitingness. Very good. All done in timeliness. Very good. But then we have climate change. Oh no! And what we can do to end climate change. Save and conserve on water, electric, and toilet paper. Hey, never pollute the air, never litter. Clean out your air conditioners. Remember to donate, reuse, and recycle. Remember to take your bicycle instead of your car. We can make a difference. We can go very far. Be the answer to what we pray and help end climate change. Be the answer to what we pray and help end climate change. Stay tuned to learn about the earth of our planet. Give a like and subscribe if you're glad that you learned this. Planet Earth is the third planet from the sun. 93 million miles away in approximation. Revolving around the sun as a complete cycle of a year. With the moon near, the planet Earth rotates upon the planet's axis with the cycle of the 24-hour basis. The layers of the Earth starts with the magnetic fields that protects the Earth from dangers. Now let's learn the atmosphere layers. The exosphere is about 3,000 miles. Satellites can stay there for a long while. The thermosphere being about 25 to 400 miles far. That layer is where the northern lights are. The mesosphere can have meteor showers. Traveling through that 50-mile layer would take hours. To remember the layer of the stratosphere, think of strats like status of the weather. Weather balloons in the stratosphere layer about 25 to 31 miles. Wow, learning should make us all want to smile. The troposphere is the layer that we breathe. Now let's focus on what is beneath our feet. We have the crust, the tectonic plates, and the mantle and the core of the earth. Then we have the land and the ocean features. We have the 7 seas. Tune in and sing along with me. We have the ocean of the North Atlantic, as well as the Atlantic of the South. Give a like, share, and subscribe if you are learning now. We have the ocean of the South Pacific. Then we have the Pacific of the North. so much pressure at the bottom of the seashore. The sea of the Indian Ocean goes as deep as 12,274 feet. The Arctic is shockingly cold, with the ice being a heavy load. Now that we learned about the ocean, now it is time to learn about condensation. The waters evaporate from the lakes, rivers, ponds, and seas into tiny little droplets that you cannot even see. At the top, that forms the clouds, until that gets heavy enough to rain down. The clouds rumble from the ions in the clouds. Give a like, share, and subscribe if you love my original song now.
Have you ever wondered why it gets so cold at the end of the year? Spending so much on thermal gear. Or why it gets so hot in the middle of the year. Or why the leaves fall when the winter is near. Or why the time goes forward and back at some point on the clock. Or why the sun shadows place changes on the rock. Or what explains the shopping gear reasons. This is because of the seasons. What makes the seasons? The tilting of the earth around the sun. Yes, rotation. That explains why the rock shadow had a different location. To answer the question, when the weather is cold, that is the winter season. And that explains the winter gear. Now let's answer about the heat in the middle of the year. Summertime is a great time to stay. Sunscreen to avoid sun rays. And being cautious with heat waves. Why do the leaves fall when the end of the year is near? This is the season of fall, time of raking and cleaning. Now let's go into the season of plant sprouting, the season of spring, when farmers are ready for gardening. Why does time go forward and back at different times of the year? This is due to the earth tilting, my dear. The time that we can make more clear is spring forward, fall back. The season's time fact. The spring goes forward in time, and the fall goes back in line. The spring is the start of the year, then next is summer, then fall, then the winter, and that is all of the seasons. Glad to answer all of your questions. Like, share, promote, and subscribe if you love these lessons.
Tune in and sing along to my specially originally created Vitamin Sing-Along song. And today we will start to look at the vitamin chart. Proteins are chains of amino acids. To be strong, our bodies have to have this. Proteins repair and make new cells. We have proteins, that is why we have the strength to tell. Yet we have the other needed vitamins as well. Vitamin A helps to repair the vision and immunity. Thymine converts carbohydrates into energy. Vitamin B6 helps with the immunity, brain, and the system of the nervous. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B12 helps the nerve and blood cell health. Folates help the cells divide, also known as vitamin B9. Vitamin C helps with the blood, the muscle, and bone. Iodine helps to make thyroid hormones. Biotin is good for the skin, the nails, and energy production. Selenium helps DNA prevent damage and infection. Zinc helps DNA heal tissue, building proteins and immunity. Chromium helps insulin and blood sugars in the body. And iron helps to make hemoglobin, a protein in blood cells, also helping hormones. And vitamin D helps with absorption and storage for calcium and phosphorus. Calcium is good for the bones. All of these vitamins are important to know. Very good. Well put. Bravo. Would you like to know a did you know fact? And hey, I would really appreciate comments on how you love my songs. Sometimes when you all get shy to comment, that takes away my motivation. So please tell me how you all enjoy the song.